This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now. Hello, everybody. Is my audio working? If you guys can hear me, then I would encourage you to hit the like button. All right, if you can hear me, I encourage you to hit the like button, please. Okay? Hit the like button as soon as possible if you can hear me. And also comment below. How is everybody doing? I hope you all are doing okay. This has been the best experience of my life. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I'll keep working hard. So, I know many people might be wondering what's the situation here, and I'm going to highlight the records in particular that we're referring to. But before all of that, there is actually no third place playoff in this competition. I believe the last time there was a third place playoff was 2015. I remember when Jamaica defeated the United States in the semifinal in 2015. There's a third place playoff that year where the United States took on Panama. So there's a third place playoff in that tournament. There was none in 2017, 19, 21. So it's quite some time that there hasn't been a third place playoff within the CONCACAF Gold Cup. And now here we are right now in a situation of a semi-final run in the Gold Cup. What were some of the records that were broken in this tournament? Well, quite a bit, and I see the comments coming in, and I'll be getting to it quite shortly. But first, let's go through some of the records, shall we? The first time Jamaica were in a Gold Cup semi-final since 2019. That's right, the first time in 4 years that Jamaica made it to the Gold Cup semi-final. Positive. Absolutely positive. Second point, first time having 9 different scorers at the Gold Cup. That's right, 9 different goal scorers in a 23-member squad. You're talking about 1 in every 3 getting on the score sheet for Jamaica, 1 in every 3 players in the roster getting on the score sheet. Let's just jog it back, shall we? Let's do that right away. Damian Lowe, Damari Gray, Leon Bailey, Dejon Whisper Richards, right? Deshaun Bernard, Corey Burke, Daniel Johnson. You see what I'm saying? We had Amari Bell on the score sheet as well. Different scorers from different parts of the pitch, different aspects, persons that have contributed significantly. You know what I'm saying? Different scorers all around the park. We spoke about Daniel Johnson, his first Gold Cup goal, you know? So this was a good moment as well to relish, you know? And how could we forget about John Russell as well? You know, he also got on the score sheet as well. Corey Burke, an industrious, tenacious footballer, an asset amongst the other 22 members within the roster. And let me proceed further to the other points in terms of records in this squad in particular. This is the first time since 2017 that Jamaica has defeated Trinidad and Tobago, and the first time winning 3 games in a row at the Gold Cup since 2015. And this is also Jamaica's biggest victory in Gold Cup history, defeating St. Kitts and Nevis 5-0. The previous win was 4-0 over Grenada in 2011. That's right, so the previous record was against a team in the Windward Islands, and this record is against a team in the Leeward Islands. So that's where things are. So Jamaica, you know, had their biggest victory in the Gold Cup game against the Spice Boys, and now it's against the Sugar Boys. So just a different seasoning in the grand scheme of things. But yes, it was a 5-0 victory. So there are loads of positives, absolutely amazing positives to take from this tournament. And everybody should feel reassured, should feel positive at the culmination of this campaign, especially when you're bearing in mind the progress, the growth, the augmentation in synergy, chemistry from Austria to present. And everybody should feel optimistic, positive, and in future videos you will get a bit further insight in relation to the CONCACAF Nations League and those fixtures in particular. You know, I know the fixture lists have been released quite recently, but the focus at this point has been the Gold Cup. But at some point the Nations League will be an area of discussion, and that is something that we will speak about. Tito Williamson says, "Blessings, Simon. Blessings. How are you, sir? How are things? All is well? Well, I hope you and the family are doing okay." Jade Green says, "Nice to have you back." I didn't go anywhere, Jade. What are you talking about? I'm a bit lost. Tennyson Lambert says, "Simon Jalov." Big up. Wayne Carnegie says, "Blessings. Blessings." Claude says, "Good to see you again." Thank you. 1-1 says, "Big up, Simon. You deserve the experience. You earned it. Congratulations." Thank you very much, 1-1. Dozrel CMF says, "Blessing Simons." We'll press forward, my friend. We'll press forward. Press forward. My friend, you were supposed to send me a message on Instagram. All now 1 month I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting. Blair Video says, "I am proud of the boys." Certainly. A semi-final run is a run That should not be underestimated, undervalued, underappreciated, or turned a blind eye upon. We're one of the best four teams in the competition. A semi-final the first time in 4 years. And I made mention earlier about the records that were broken throughout the course of this competition for Jamaica, doing things that they haven't done in years. Scoring fantastic goals from different sectors of the pitch. Centre half, two centre halves on the score sheet, a left back on the score sheet, central midfielders on the score sheet, and also attackers on the score sheet as well. Demarai Gray has 5 appearances for Jamaica and 2 goals and 2 assists. That's 4 goal contributions in 5 appearances. Amazing, isn't it? It is. And you bear in mind goal contributions as well from Corey Burke. Yeah? Leon Bailey, John Russell, Dejan Whisper Richards, and others that have had that impact. You know? Now, Wayne spoke about Ethan, Coach Halgrimson spoke about Ethan, and he made the point that cemented it that there are some things that are bigger than football, and that is family. And I said this to a friend last night, and I'm going to say it again. So for me, whatever somebody's experiencing, you won't be able to know what that feels like until you're in that situation. So, for an example, if your father passes away and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I know how you feel," you're not going to know how I feel unless you experience losing your father in death. So, nobody can relate to the situation that Ethan has been enduring unless they have faced a similar experience with their wife or girlfriend. So, that is something that has to be made mention about and something that has to be absolutely clear. Some things in life are bigger than football. And we hope and pray that Ethan's wife and children remain in good health and are stable. That's right. 9. 3 times 3, 9. 4 plus 5, 9. 8 plus 1, 9. Yeah. Yeah. Ramoy Reed, how are you doing, brother? You can email reggaeboyscommentary@gmail.com. That's reggaeboyscommentary@gmail.com. All right? reggaeboyscommentary@gmail.com. IT Push, how are you doing, man? Yes. Mr. Stennett is good. He's doing well. And has been an absolute asset to the national team. An absolute asset. And he continues to be. So, certainly, he's done an exceptional job. I refer Morris as proud of my team. Support is constant. That's very good to hear. And that's how it should be. Your support should not wane. If you're like myself, that was born on the island, or if you were born to Jamaican parents or grandparents or great grandparents, that should not wane because Jamaica, somewhere, is in your heart. And that's where it should always remain. Jamaica is the land of my birth. It's where I went to prep school, high school, university, and I've lived the vast majority of my life. And for those Jamaicans that were born on the island, moved overseas, I'm sure it's in your heart as well. And it should always remain there too. Always. You know? Yeah, Damar, I understand exactly what you're saying. We press forward, we keep working hard, and we turn our attention towards what's next. Right? You're absolutely right. Righteousness, all in due time, sir. Okay. Last time that Jamaica won 3 games in a row. Well, last time in the Gold Cup that Jamaica won 3 in a row would be 2015. But yeah, 2019 was the last time Jamaica would have won 3 games in a row. So it has been quite some time. Andre, in life, remember, things take time. And remember that you can't always compare what another man is doing and say that you want to mimic it. Because it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the right fit for you. So I take what you're saying in relation to Panama. Remember, up until 2002, baseball is where the investment, baseball and swimming was where the investment, the funding, the money was going towards. And then a man that was born in Panama to English parents, Gary Stemple, made football become a religion in the country. And that took time. And it took almost 2 decades to get to their first World Cup. But they've been to countless youth World Cups in that period of time. Great things don't happen overnight. Great things take time. Great things take time. And that is the simple fact. Remember, in Central American countries and even South American countries, they stop their domestic league just so that the domestic based players can have an opportunity to join camp for training ahead of friendlies or competitions. What is another advantage that perhaps Central America has over the Caribbean? The cost of travel is cheaper. Central American countries are not islands. So, Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, these are not islands. These are countries that are connected to one another and also connects the continents of North America and South America. So, with that being said now, travel, if Costa Rica wants to play Panama, they can simply drive over the border or fly over the border, and it is relatively inexpensive. If Jamaica wants to go and play Trinidad in Trinidad, the cost of travel is expensive. Island hopping is not cheap. It's not cheap. And there's no one you can blame about it. Jamaica is a volcanically made island. Amongst many other islands in the Caribbean, they're volcanically made. Some are coral, like Barbados is made from coral. Not all islands are volcanically made. Jamaica is an island. The countries in Central America are not islands. You understand the point that I'm trying to make here? So there are things that are positive spin-offs from the Central American standpoint. Does that mean that we just sit down and say, oh, well, no. But there are things that are working out for them. Thank you, 1-1. I appreciate your commendation, and I'll keep working hard. Demar Progressive, I disagree that the Gold Cup should stop being played in the United States. The United States have some of the best facilities on the planet. They have some sporting facilities that are even better than the ones in Europe. World-class facilities. The infrastructure is fantastic. I wouldn't say stop having it in the States. Absolutely not. We can make suggestions like what we did for the 2019 edition, where we have one or two group games in a Jamaica, two in a Costa Rica, maybe two in a Haiti, or Trinidad and Tobago, or Panama. I'm all on board with having multiple cities, countries hosting an event. I have no issue with that whatsoever, just like the 2019 edition. I know when I was speaking with CONCACAF director of Caribbean football, Horace Reed, that it's something that long term it's going to be spoken about. 2021 could have been the same, but the situation with COVID. So who knows long term? It could be a Caribbean team hosting two matches or one match or one group stage encounter. You know what I'm saying? So possibly. Owen Hewitt says, "Go Reggae Boys, go." Thank you for tuning in, Owen. Yes, guys, I know. I hope you guys have been watching the press conferences. I'm interested to hear your thoughts about them, how coach handled himself, the presentation, the setting, how it went. I look forward to see what you guys have to say then. I'm trust that you guys have a lot of positivity to say, especially where this is concerned. So I look forward to all of that. So please keep me abreast. There will be, of course, more content to come. So we will be in touch. Please, I beg of you to hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, to hit the subscribe button, okay, guys? That's something I encourage you to do. And I would greatly appreciate it. Okay? So it's the day of travel. Yep. What do you mean tagging system? I don't understand what you're saying here. People can fly back and forth. Remember, that every country has their own jurisdiction. So if I'm going to enter, for an example, Guatemala, they have their own jurisdiction. So if myself with a Jamaican passport needs to enter Guatemala, then I need to abide by the laws of the land. So if I am needed, according to the government of Guatemala, to get a Guatemalan visa, unless there's a waiver for me because international duty and it's not vacation that I'm going on, then I'm going to have to abide by the laws of the land. So it'll be interesting, though. I'll be quite frank with you, Andre, to see if in 2026, if it will be like you might get a World Cup visa. Because remember, US, Canada, Mexico are hosting the 2026 World Cup. So what I feel might happen is for specifically the US and Mexico, if they'll offer like a World Cup visa, so that you enter the US, and suppose there's a next game in Canada, you don't have to go through immigration again. You just have a World Cup visa, and that is for US, Canada, Mexico, regardless of where you are. Instead of you go to this border, you go through customs, immigration, boom, 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 boom. I think a World Cup visa is something that could be considered by FIFA, but just during the tournament itself, like a week before the tournament and a week after the tournament. So, or even from May to July. World Cup visa for fans and officials specific for that moment in time. I think it's something that could work. You know? Yeah. Great facilities. Honestly. I've been to Old Trafford, I've been to St. James's Park in England, I've been to the Emirates, I've been to the London Stadium, I've been to the Stadium of Light, I've been to KCOM Stadium, I've been to Wembley. So I know exactly what these things are all about. You know what I'm saying? Right, sorry about that. I was saying that Despite seeing all of these facilities, I've been to the San Siro in Milan, and there are some facilities in the United States that I'm still wowed about. Soldier Field, City Park, Levi's Stadium, TQL Stadium, smells brand new. Allegiant Stadium, fantastic stadiums. Top three. People without visa. That is what you're suggesting for 2026? Maybe. So yeah. So that is the situation, you know? So yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So what else you got to say? I understand the majority of the stadiums that you're making mention about are NFL stadiums, but they are outstanding facilities, and the players acknowledge it as well, because you even have Allegiant Stadium, which is where the Las Vegas Raiders play, but they take out the NFL pitch and they put in the football soccer pitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like anything is lost, if you get what I'm saying there. You know what I mean? Second thing is, you could say perhaps the only pain point is that sometimes the walk from the dressing room to the pitch for warm-ups or the match might be more than a minute. But we'll press forward. So that's where we are, Reggae Boyz fans. That is the situation. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, I encourage you, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz commentary as well. All right, guys? More content to come your way quite soon. Stay tuned for more. Hit the like button right now. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beaten thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboyz Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. 3454. That's 1267 904 3454.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.